Night Football presented by Envision Sports. I'm Jackie Reed, and I'm here with the one and only Booby Lewis.
Thank you, Jax. Looking good like always. Tonight we got a good one. And yes, we get to see the great Lamar Jackson go up against the champ Pat Mahomes. I'm so excited for some football.
Jackson and Mahomes are both two-time NFL MVPs, making this the first time in history that players with multiple MVP awards meet in Week 1.
Lamar Jackson won his second NFL MVP award last season, leading the league in yards rushing for a quarterback with 821 while finishing fourth in passer rating, 102.7, and yards per attempt, 8.0. But the numbers that matter most are 1 to 4, which is Jackson's record in head-to-head matchups with Chiefs counterpart Patrick Mahomes.
The reigning Super Bowl MVP threw for 241 yards with a touchdown and no interceptions in a 17-10 victory over the Ravens in the AFC Championship game. Baltimore ranked 6th in the NFL against the pass last season and led the league in scoring defense, allowing just 16.5 points per game. Chiefs player to watch is tight end Travis Kelce. Kelce will turn 35 next month, an age at which most players at his position have long hit retirement. There were moments last season in which Kelce appeared to be slowing down a bit, but he still finished with 93 catches for 984 yards and 5 touchdowns in 15 regular season games.
Ravens coach John Harbaugh is 12-4 in season openers. Tight end Mark Andrews needs 1 TD catch to tie Todd Heap 41 for the most in Ravens history. He needs 143 yards receiving to reach 5,000 for his career. Wide receiver Zay Flowers has 858 yards receiving in 16 games. He needs 142 in his next 2 games to become the fastest player in Ravens history to 1,000.
Let's check out some key injuries. Ravens center Tyler Linderbaum, neck, did not appear on the injury report after missing time last week and is expected to play. Chiefs wideout Hollywood Brown will not play after dislocating the sternoclavicular joint in his shoulder in their preseason opener against Jacksonville. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was put on the non-football illness list this week and will miss the first 4 games.
Now for fantasy tips. While the Chiefs quietly had one of the NFL's best defenses last season, they were susceptible to giving up yardage on the ground. That bodes well for Jackson, whose ability to scramble for yards and touchdowns makes him the #1 quarterback in fantasy, and newcomer Derrick Henry, who will try to prove that a 30-year-old running back can still carry the load for a run-heavy offense after 8 seasons in Tennessee.
The Chiefs have won 5 of the past 6 games in the series, including the AFC title game in January. 3 of those wins have come in Baltimore. The most recent time the Ravens beat the Chiefs in Kansas City was October 7, 2012.
Let's get ready for some football.
That's it for us here at Envision Sports. For my partner, Booby Lewis, I'm Jackie Reed, and until next time, enjoy the game.
The NFL, Chris, only twice in that century plus has the team won 3 in a row. Not in the Super Bowl era. Kansas City, can they do it? Of course they can. They're the favorites to do it. And they've got the Hall of Fame troika of Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce.
But you get the feeling the Chiefs have almost moved past football. They're kind of entertainers.
A little bit.
At this point, right? It's football and a show here in Kansas City. But let's go back to the 2023 season for just a moment. They were a good, not great team at that point. But then they go into the playoffs and they flip some kind of switch that only they seem to be able to do, and it was lights out for the rest of the NFL.
And this place is ready to rock as the Chiefs get ready to come out and take the field here at Arrowhead. On the other side of that field tonight, Baltimore. Baltimore lost the championship game at home. Don't forget, they had the best record in the NFL last year. They've got Lamar Jackson, and since he's been their quarterback, they're the best running team in football. And now, Chris, they had the best running back since he came into the league in Derrick Henry.
And Lamar Jackson was unbelievable a season ago. He did everything right. The only thing he could not do is beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, join the club. Nobody else seems to be able to do that either. But you think about Lamar Jackson, the MVP. You think about 250-pound Derrick Henry in the same backfield. That would get the attention of the 85 Bears. This is a fantastic matchup out here tonight.
It has the attention of Chiefs Kingdom and the Kansas City Chiefs, but they've got offensive stars in Mahomes and Kelce and company. These were the two best defenses in the NFL last year. The field is littered with some of the best offensive stars. It's the perfect way to start the National Football League season. The 105th NFL season set to begin. The big headline question, can the Chiefs three-peat? The first chapter written tonight. Kansas City, Baltimore. It's a rematch of the AFC Championship. We kick off the season next on NBC.
One shot, let's go, let's go. You know that I won't lie like this. I don't wanna hide everything, like say that we're just friends, but no friends don't kiss. I feel my body giving in. You want my heart, baby, you say it don't faze me, but oh no, that's not how I think. You make my mind hazy, I know it sounds crazy, but maybe we could be a thing. I'll give it one shot, make it hot, show me what you bring. No, no, don't stop, talk a lot, tell me what you think. One shot to a lifetime, give you my all, yeah, yeah. One shot, make it hot, one shot, woo. I'm thinking it's for life with you. My God is telling me don't go, so won't you stay a while, who knew that we could end up super close. You want my heart, baby, you say it don't faze me, but oh no, that's not how I think. You make my mind hazy, I know it sounds crazy, but maybe we could be a thing. I'll give it one shot, make it hot, show me what you bring. No, no, don't stop, talk a lot, tell me what you think. One shot to a lifetime, give you my all, yeah, yeah. One shot, make it hot, one shot. Me what the me what the I don't wanna be friends no more. I wanna run my eyes if you raise that score. One hot, gotta shoot your shot, better make a start, give it all you got, and jump into the deep end, make it last a lifetime. Baby, you make me feel so complete. I'll give it one shot, make it hot, show me what you bring. No, no, don't stop, talk a lot, tell me what you think. One shot to a lifetime, give you my all, yeah, yeah. One shot.
The National Football League.
And now, please rise if able and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem, performed by Grammy Award-winning powerhouse singer-songwriter Coco Jones.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag
B-2 stealth flyover, setting the tone for the start of the season. And just a few minutes ago, Melissa Stark spoke with the Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes.
The Chiefs attempting to do something no team has ever done, win 3 straight Super Bowls. Patrick, a slight delay to this one, but how prepared is this team to meet that challenge?
Yeah, I think the guys are just ready to step on the football field and play. It's been a long off season, a lot of fun, but now it's time to get back to football.
The Ravens have a long history of outstanding defenses. How do you approach this one tonight?
You gotta be patient. It's a great defense and a great football team, and we know that. It's gonna be a lot of fun out there.
Travis Kelce told us this week he wants to make sure that you go down as the best quarterback to ever play the game. How do you two make each other better?
I think we just go out there and have fun. That's what football's all about at the end of the day, is having fun and going out there and playing hard with the guys beside you.
Good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Melissa, thank you. Andy Reid starting his 26th consecutive year as a head coach, 12th in Kansas City, where he's become the 5th head coach to win at least 3 Super Bowls. John Harbaugh on Andy's staff in Philadelphia before being hired by Baltimore. Now his 17th year as the Ravens head coach, highlighted by winning Super Bowl 47. 75 degrees, overcast, as we welcome you to the NFL kickoff presented by YouTube TV. Game delayed some 20 minutes because of weather, not out of the woods for showers the rest of the night. Rob Riggle, the comedian, bangs the drum to get the 73,000 going here at Arrowhead. After a record low season of kickoff returns, no kickoff returns in the Super Bowl. As you may know, the league has changed the rules. The dynamic kickoff, players are lined up closer to the return men. So if the ball is kicked into the 20-yard target, it must be returned. Touchbacks come not to the 25, but the 30. And the feeling is we might see a lot of touchbacks to start the season. Deontay Hardy back deep for Baltimore, along with John Kelly. In 5 months, the party ends with a table for 2 on Bourbon Street. The journey to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans begins. The 105th NFL season is underway with a touchback. The ball comes to the 30, and here's the Ravens offense.
Lamar Jackson, DeVille.
Derrick Henry, Alabama.
Zay Flowers, Boston College.
Rashad Bateman, Minnesota.
Mark Andrews, Oklahoma.
Isaiah Likely, Coastal Carolina.
Ronnie Stanley, University of Notre Dame.
Andrew Voorhees, USC.
Tyler Linderbaum, Iowa.
Daniel Falele, Minnesota.
Patrick McCary, Westlake High School.
McCary, one of the 3 changes on the offensive line. One thing that doesn't change, this is as loud a building as there is in the NFL. Here we go. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, 1.5 yards, not much more. The handoff coming from the man who won the MVP. Starting his 7th year with the Ravens, he won the Heisman at Louisville, now 2 league MVPs. He's dropped weight, he's taken more command of the offense in this preseason. We visited with an energized, enthused Lamar Jackson last night when the Ravens got to town. Receiving threat, Zay Flowers, the rookie star a year ago, the big turnover in the championship game. Out of the backfield, it's Justice Hill. First flag of the season's down. Flowers on cue, gets not much. Drew Tranquil the stop. Sean Hockley is the referee for this kickoff game. And asking Andy Reid if he wants to push him back 5. Or have 3rd and 7.
Illegal formation. Left tackle number 79 is lined up in the backfield. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
I guess they're serious, Mike. We've been told that they're going to call this very closely, and he's got to be across the back end line of the center, and apparently not. So we are starting off making a statement from the officials.
Ronnie Stanley, the veteran of that front, injured much of last year. Andy Reid takes the penalty, 2nd and 13. And the deal is Andrews in the slot closest to you, Lamar. Chase throws it to Hill, complete. Not about the penalty yardage back. Not much more. Jawari Connor, starting nickel, sets up third down.
Here's going to be the story of the night for Kansas City. You've got Chris Jones, who's going to be working against not one, but two replacement guards for the Ravens. And right away goes around Balele, and they're just going to have to be better than that. That was everybody's concern. Would this offensive line that had to replace 3 players be able to hold up against Chris Jones and the Chiefs?
3rd and 11. The heat's coming. Lamar gets out of the way. Flips it to Justice Hill. Had to get to the first down line at the 40, and he did. Hill out of bounds for a first down. So on 3rd and 11, Jackson escapes. And the Ravens get a big gain to the 47-yard line.
So Derrick Henry comes in for the first play of the game, and not much of a gain. And Justice Hill comes in to be that receiver. Did he go out? He did not. First down, Ravens. Wow. I mean, they are calling
big
this
pickup of 18 yards for the 6th-year man out of Oklahoma State.
Whatever that is.
Backs up and just says 1,000-yard after 1,000-yard season. Henry, 8 years with Tennessee. Got a lead blocker, and he's got it. He also got an arm full of Chiefs defense. No gain on that one. Chris Jones there. Here are the rest of the KC defenders. Move up to be even with the guard next
George Karlaftis, Purdue. Chris Jones, Mississippi State.
Deshaun Wooden, Missouri S&T.
Michael Dana, Michigan.
Nick Bolton, Frisco Lone Star High School.
Drew Tranquil, Notre Dame.
Leo Chanel, Wisconsin.
Trey McDuffie, Washington.
Justin Reed, Stanley.
Brian Cook, Cincy.
Jalen Watson, Washington State.
Steve Spagnuolo, outstanding job. Won a 4th Super Bowl as a defensive coordinator last year. They're missing L'Jarius Sneed, one of their star corners, traded to Tennessee in the offseason. 2nd and 9 for Jackson. Lamar has it deflected, and it's incomplete. Flag is down. Leo Chanel chasing after it after getting the tip. And it looks like this is going to be another illegal procedure on Baltimore. 3rd down conversions. 18 yards. And he might decline this. Hill, 19 to Flowers on that one.
Illegal formation by the offense. Number
and Jackson out of
the 65 was lined up in the backfield. This penalty's declined. It's 3rd down.
So, Mike, let's think about this for a second. That means they gave him a warning on the first one and didn't call the first one. So basically the officials in their mind could have called this penalty 3 times in the football game. The Ravens are going to have to adjust.
And the deal is, if you drew a line through the belt line in the center, the guy's helmet's got to be there. You can stand a little bit back, but not too far back. They want to make it fair for the defense as well. Message sent to the league. All 30 other teams. 3rd and 9. Chiefs bringing for another flag is down. Jackson for Zay Flowers downfield and just in the air. It's incomplete, and a 2nd flag is thrown. Jalen Watson in that spot where L'Jarius Sneed used to be, was there in coverage. 2 separate fouls, one at the line and that one downfield.
There were fouls by both teams on the play. Illegal formation. Offense number 79 was lined up in the backfield. Pass interference, defense number 35. These penalties offset, replay 3rd down.
Wow. I mean, they are calling this razor sharp here, and whatever that is, that's a foul there as well. So take a huge play off the books for the Ravens down the field with what should be the 4th time that would have been called.
Chris, you just read John Harbaugh's lips before those replays started. Just tell Ronnie to move up. Ronnie Stanley's got to move up to be even with the guard next to him. So we do it again, 3rd and 9. Might be back again here on this one. No flag is thrown. Jackson from the pocket. For Flowers, he's got it at the 33-yard line of Kansas City. And a first down. Zay Flowers. 77 catches in his rookie season. Big hit there for 19.
I tell you, this Zay Flowers is something else. We all know about the championship game. Going to run a little crossing route here across the field. But his elite quickness makes it so difficult to try and stay with him. That is Kansas City's best by far, Trent McDuffie, who was really no match.
2 big third down conversions. 18 yards on the outlet to Hill, 19 to Flowers on that one. Ravens at the Chiefs 33. And Jackson out of the pistol. Henry to the right. And Derrick Henry lowers the shoulder and gets down to the 27-yard line. Chris, if you're a defender, you're a linebacker, you've never seen anything like that in the backfield. No quarterback has run like Lamar since the Michael Vick days. No running back's been that big and that good like Derrick Henry.
And think about what you're having to face now defensively if you're the Chiefs. You've got a 250-pound back that's going one way and the possibility of Lamar Jackson going the other way. You can't help on Henry, so somebody's going to have to make some one-on-one tackles on him tonight.
After the gain of 6, here he goes again, straight ahead. Leo Chenal, 54, joining Brian Cook. And the big fella's in there for Kansas City. Chenal's a big linebacker, and he's the same size as Derrick Henry.
And what's amazing to me about Derrick Henry is here's a guy that weighs 250 pounds. Remember Edgerrin James and how he ran so straight up and down? I mean, can you imagine if he really got lowered behind his pads and slammed into that pile? 3rd and short now. I would imagine we see him again, although Lamar Jackson may surprise the pack.
The yard, and Jackson pulls it, keeps it, gets a block downfield, and Lamar Jackson takes it into the red zone, and there is the combo that we've been talking about all week. We want to see it. There it was.
Well, and what makes the play interesting is they get the lead blocker. So Isaiah Likely is going to go out and lead block and not block the end guy. The end guy in the line of scrimmage is thinking he's going to get kicked out. Instead, he runs all the way around the corner to get the edge and pick up the big first down. And do we want to talk about little skinny Lamar Jackson yet? Supposedly, people that have seen this guy run in practice go, look out.
Speed is back. He's dropped about a dozen pounds, down to 205. Henry out of the backfield. And Jackson running with guards pulling, and Lamar taking off, propelling himself to the 5-yard line and feeling it with a good first down game.
One of the things you're going to get is, again, Derrick Henry going one way and a lot of pulling offensive linemen going the other way. So defensively, look how spread they are. That means there's 5 guys on one side of the field, and you've got to handle Lamar Jackson in open space with lead blockers in front. So far, this offense looks impressive.
Isaiah Likely, 80 good red zone targets, the tight end at the top of the screen. 2nd and 2. Henry running right to the goal line and in. Let's see. Yes, he is in for the touchdown. On his first drive, King Henry looks good in the Ravens purple.
The snap, and as you turn around, I want you to think about what the Chiefs saw there. Daniel Falele at 380 pounds. Patrick Ricard at 300 pounds, and Derrick Henry running the football at 250 pounds. No, thank you.
In 24, 7-0, Baltimore.
Buy your next vehicle online today at RaySkillmanCars.com.
Easily shop from thousands of new
wonder of the NFL. Let's go places. By Little Caesars, get free delivery through September 15th from Little Caesars. By The Farmer's Dog, fresh human-grade dog food. And by Lowe's, score more with the Lowe's app. Download it now. You saw the touchdown that won the Super Bowl to McCole Hardman. The play Tom and Jerry is the name of the play. Andy Reid diagrammed it, and that diagram, as you saw, part of the design of the Chiefs championship ring. It is big, it's beautiful. But that's all old news now. That's all memories. It is a new season. Baltimore strikes first. First dynamic kickoff for Justin Tucker. Let's see how the Ravens play. In that zone, you've got to return it. Here we go with the return. And it's Carson Steele, the undrafted rookie who electrified Chiefs camp, takes it to the 33 for the KC offense.
Patrick Mahomes II, Texas Tech.
Isaiah Pacheco, Rutgers.
Rashee Rice, SMU. Xavier Worthy, Texas.
Travis Kelce, Cleveland Heights, Ohio.
Noah Gray, Duke.
Kingsley Sumatia, BYU.
Joe Tooney, North Carolina State.
Creed Humphrey, Oklahoma.
Trey Smith, Tennessee.
Jawan Taylor, Florida.
He's on one side, Suamata is on the other side. That is the rookie. A lot of attention on the starting left tackle. Slant right away, complete to Rashee Rice. Very close to, in fact, has the first down at the 44-yard line. Patrick Mahomes off to the fast start with his receiver. Year 7 as the starting quarterback. Won his 3rd Super Bowl MVP. 2 seasons ago, won his 2nd league MVP. Look at those gaudy numbers. But the stats weren't very gaudy last year. The Chiefs have added speed, trying to get the offense back to that high-flying form. One throw complete. Second throw, Mahomes is hit and brought down. It's like he'll roll to no gain, so it will not be a sack. But Trenton Simpson, the new linebacker, is the starter and got Mahomes there, Chris.
Well, they had a chance on that one. Mahomes just didn't see. I think it was Worthy running across the field and really had created a huge gap for himself in there. Of course, Xavier Worthy, the fastest guy ever at the combine, 4.21. I came close there.
At the 30s, right? No, you were fast. Isaiah Pacheco, who is strong and big and adds a physical element to this Kansas City offense. A gain of 5 on that second down run. Bring up 3rd and about 5.
Yeah, they like Isaiah Pacheco so much they found another one in Carson Steele, a young guy that made an impression during the course of the preseason. But this is one of the elements of this offense that I think now we're seeing with Baltimore, this power running that allows you to go play action and get creative in the passing game with these great quarterbacks.
Officially 3rd and 6. Moved Rice, comes underneath, and there he goes. Rashee Rice into the secondary to the 36-yard line. Gain of 16 at Kansas City, first down. Flag down at the back end of this.
Personal foul, illegal horse collar tackle, defense number 0. It's a 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play. It's first down.
We're chasing Roquan Smith, the all-pro linebacker.
Nobody does this better than the Kansas City Chiefs. They pick out one guy to go high-low against, and you'll see Rashee Rice was the guy underneath, and Worthy was the one on top. And then it's just a choice, and there's Smith and the foul, and this is kind of the way the championship game started as well, if you remember. Up and down the field very quickly early in that one.
Grab at the nameplate there. That gets you the 15. It wasn't inside the opening. This is the speedy man, Xavier Worthy, the fastest man to the end zone right away. His first touch, a Kansas City touchdown. Oh, man.
Racing guys here to call this one. Watch him take this turn, 4.21 seconds. No more worries about whether or not Kansas City has any speed. Beep, beep, here he comes. Golly.
Xavier Worthy. Harrison Butker, bad snap, good job with the hold. The extra point is good. X is spot on to get this one started. I'll leave it at 7. You're watching the NFL Kickoff, presented by YouTube TV.
I say it hurts to live this way. I don't mind the pain, and I like to feel the shame of it.
Electrifying speed to the house. 5 plays, 67 yards in 2 minutes and 19 seconds. 7 apiece. Rutger kicks this into the end zone, and the Ravens will take a knee. And that touchback brings it to the 30, and here's Melissa Stark.
Mike, after the Ravens' opening drive, 2 members of the Chiefs defense, Trent McDuffie and Malik Herring, went into the medical tent. The unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant also went in there. Official word from the team, they were both evaluated for a concussion, and they have both been cleared to play.
Herring on the sideline, McDuffie is out on the field, and Chris, that is huge for this Kansas City team.
It is certainly huge because they were not able to retain L'Jarius Sneed, and I thought Trent McDuffie and L'Jarius Sneed played about as well together on the back end of that Kansas City defense as you could possibly play. Had a lot to do with that rain.
From the 30, Jackson floats it out. Likely the tight end's got it across the 45. Gain of 15. First down. Isaiah Likely, 3rd year out of Coastal Carolina. And Chris, when Mark Andrews was hurt at the end of last year, Likely stepped up.
He did, but really what's happening here is the Ravens have already established the running game. And so Isaiah Likely was able to get a one-on-one route down the field as those linebackers step up. You don't just tackle Derrick Henry. You got to get a little forward momentum going, right? And that's what makes it so difficult to cover one-on-one on the back end. Likely's like having a receiver out there.
Henry, this time stopped at the line of scrimmage. Keeps in there Derek Nottie, the 7th-year man out of Florida State, picking number 91. There for the stop, no gain.
Well, early in that first drive, we saw Chris Jones kind of take over and be able to make a few plays in there. He's back in. Now it's a 2nd and long situation. This is when you don't want to play against the Kansas City Chiefs, really either one of these teams. But now you sit Steve Spagnuolo where he can begin to blitz some of those guys out of the secondary, get all the exotic things that led them to a championship last year.
Justice Hill is the back. She springs 3. Jackson flips it out. Flowers goes down low to avoid the McDuffie hit. As those two exchange pleasantries before 3rd and 6. Offensive coordinator for Baltimore, Todd Monken, year 2. Good college run at University of Georgia. Interviewed for a couple of head coaching jobs with the Chargers and the Panthers. Back here running the Ravens offense this year.
Yeah, and one thing we've seen out of Lamar Jackson is he looks pretty confident in this offense in year 2. He looks a little more in control of it at the line of scrimmage, directing traffic and making some decisions out there.
They need 6. Pressure comes. It's Hill out of the backfield. Beautiful open field tackle by Justin Reed, the safety. Stops him after a gain of 2. And Baltimore will punch it away.
That's what you have to do when you're playing Baltimore. Baltimore is a team that prides itself on beating you up. You got to turn around and beat them up. I thought in the championship game last year, Travis Kelce was really the guy that kind of set that tone early in that ball game. And right there, one more time with Justin Reed.
Year 3 for Jordan Stout as the Baltimore punter, Mecole Hardman. Back there for KC. Stout drops the nose down. Try to pin him back deep. Hardman, fair catch the 10. The kick is 40. It's all net. Kansas City will take over at their own 10. For drive number 2 of the Chiefs season. Trying to get Super Bowl number 3 in a row.
There are some feelings you can get with any sportsman.
On NBC and Peacock. Speaking of voices, look who's back. Back again. I won't sing it for you, but Taylor back in the house. Taylor Swift sitting in a suite right below us. First down from Mahomes. Scans and dumps it out to Pacheco. In the open field, Isaiah Pacheco. Big gain of 23. Shown the sideline by Brandon Stevens, but Malik Harrison missed the tackle.
I tell you, they are just so good at this, Mike. This is a team that uses their backs and their tight ends to chip on those edge players. So their best 3 offensive linemen are the 3 interior guys. They help the 2 tackles. But if there's nobody to block, like there wasn't that time, they just sneak them out and they make big plays, just like that. Mahomes knows how to work.
33, Mahomes in the middle, Rice on the run again. Rashee Rice, 19 more yards. Into the Ravens side at the 48-yard line. This offense is humming right away.
And the beat goes on for Rashee Rice, a guy with 21 explosive plays, tied for the most on this team, and so many of them catch and run. Roquan Smith trying to hang with him, just not going to happen. And you're talking about one of the most athletic linebackers in the game. And boy, I tell you, Roquan can work the middle of the field a little like a Travis Kelce can in there.
23 and 19, and now Pacheco on the ground. Kyle Hamilton says, enough of this. The safety with the big hit. Here is the Baltimore defense.
Nnamdi Madubuike, Decatur North High School.
Michael Pierce, Samford.
Trevor Jones, UConn.
Adafe Owe, Penn State.
Roquan Smith, Georgia.
Trenton Simpson, Clemson.
Kyle Van Noy, Brigham University.
Brandon Stevens, SMU. Kyle Hamilton, Notre Dame.
Marcus Williams, University of Utah.
Marlon Humphrey, Alabama.
#1 scoring defense in the NFL last year. Rice again. This time his defense is all over it, limiting the game to just the yard. When you saw the names go by in that lineup, you heard Nnamdi Madubuike, Justin Madubuike, changing his name. Justin, outstanding, was the name he was known by. Outstanding player who has made a household name for himself, Chris, with terrific play the last couple of years.
Believe me, everybody in the league knows what his name is. He has been fantastic. 13 sacks, the most for any interior defensive lineman. Think of Aaron Donald and those guys. That was a lot of people in that category.
Now Nnamdi Madubuike. Samaje Perine is in. Chiefs just picked him up. The pressure's on Mahomes, and he is stopped. David Ojabo, it's been a long time for Ojabo. He tore his Achilles on his pro day at Michigan a couple of years ago. Only 2 sacks in his first 2 years, but he comes up with a stop there here at the end of the quarter.
He has to be so pumped. You talked about it. 2 years of trying to get back on the football field, and big time here on opening night.
Clock runs down. First quarter comes to an end. Ravens 7, Chiefs 7. It's time now for our Accenture in-game update. It's a chance for us to catch our breath. What a fast start to this game. And Chris, when you have 2 teams that play for a championship, can they match that championship level right away? Answer is yes.
Well, they came out, and you knew it was going to be Baltimore who had to initiate this, because they had to live with that. They had to live with the fact the entire offseason, oh, you guys can't get it done in the big games and the championship moments, and Patrick Mahomes, and they were sick of it. They were sick of it, and you saw it on that first drive going right down the field. But the world champs are world champs for a reason. They know how to answer.
And you see the way Kansas City has retooled for this year, adding speed. Hollywood Brown is not in the lineup. He's out. There's speed there. We saw Xavier Worthy, his speed. So it's going to be a fun year here in Kansas City one more time, and 3 more fun quarters to come. 7-7 after 1 here at Arrowhead. We're back with more from KC after this message from Accenture, the official business and technology consulting partner of the NFL.
I don't feel right unless the odds against me. Back against the wall with my strength. Yeah, I can't let it break. Everything I've been through, it made me better. Ooh, a little hate, it just made me better. Been through everything, it just made me better. I can't waste the pain, it just made me better. Working every day, it just made me better. 1, 2, check, 1, 2, I'm going in, is that an L? W is still a win. Got it off the muscle, all I know is hustle. All I know is making something out of nothing. What you think this is? I had to hop in the kitchen, I'm really on fire, you know ignited, yeah. I know some people don't like it, I'm moving with flavor, they probably a bite it, yeah. Trendsetter, being better, I can't take the credit, Yahweh. Yeah, been on fire, boy, that's flambe. Only time you see my head down is when I'm praying. When my back is turned, the only time they wanna see it. Water on me, floor is cold as ice, I'm finna trade, yeah. And serve it to the people, they need hope, it's no delay, yeah. The odds against nothing to say. Tell it to your mammy, it don't matter, I ain't listening anyway. They just mad to see decide to drop, they look like ocean spray. You can get it too if you just work more than you talk today.
That's Matt Araiza as KC punts, making his NFL debut 2 years after being drafted by Buffalo in 2022. Bills released him that August. He was named in a civil lawsuit alleging sexual assault. He never faced criminal charges, was dropped from the civil lawsuit last December. KC signed him in February. His first kick as a Chief here is a touchback. He'll come out to the 20. We're back in 30 seconds after this from AWS.
Amazon Q from AWS is the new generative AI-powered assistant for using your company's data, creating apps, and making decisions. Here's musician Jelly Roll to explain.
Basically, Amazon Q is like my tattoos, but instead of just making me look awesome, they also inspire my music, help teach me things, and even predict the future.
I definitely didn't predict that.
What, the new tattoo?
This what happen when you take your pain and make it motivation. It ain't gonna be easy trying to be a legend. It's the payment. You need execution, not excuses, dog. You gotta face it. They don't want the truth, but if you quit, you don't deserve to make it. What you think they giving greatness out? Now you gotta take it. They don't know the hustle. They confused when they look at you. Till you hit.
Not a total surprise. Patrick McCary, the veteran, started there.
Played in the national championship game for the Washington Huskies last year. Lamar Jackson making an adjustment there at the line. Fake it. In trouble. Ball is out. Jackson nearly fell on it. It's still loose at the bottom of that pile. The pressure came from Chris Jones, and Kansas City has recovered. The All-Pro got in there. And the Chiefs have forced the game's first turnover.
Great job by Spagnuolo. What do? They bring in the backup right tackle, the rookie, and go, okay, well, you want a little welcome to the NFL? Here comes Chris Jones, and it pays off right now. The offensive line is going to continue to be the issue at some point. If they can't block Chris Jones, they've got to start thinking about whether they want to get Lamar Jackson out of that pocket and a little bit more on the edge.
It was the first-round pick a year ago, Felix Anudike-Uzomah, who got in at the bottom of the pile and got the recoveries. Jackson came down awkwardly on that arm. Pacheco on the Wildcat, fakes to Mahomes, chased down from behind. It'll be a gain of 3 as Odafe Oweh came off his defensive edge for Baltimore.
And Mike, you know as well as I do, once Andy Reid's offenses get inside.
Holding. Offense number 87. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Travis Kelce guilty of the hold.
That's where they like to try to go to work. And this is a little bit of the same issue that the Ravens have. They have receiving tight ends. And as they try to make these blocks against these huge defensive ends on the outside, sometimes, listen, everybody holds, all right? And sometimes you get caught and sometimes you don't. But I'm thinking Travis is going, I held a lot worse than that before.
So drops it back to the 24-yard line. And Mahomes Pacheco out of the backfield, almost in stride. And he may have taken that all the way. Marlon Humphrey was buzzing over in coverage, but a free release for Pacheco out of the backfield.
Yeah, this is one that maybe Kelce makes, but running backs generally don't. You almost want to stop him out there. I know that Patrick Mahomes could feel Marlon Humphrey coming over, and he's going, There's a good throw, but sometimes you got to help running backs a little bit too.
Mahomes has to take a timeout here. They brought in some different personnel. The tight end, Jared Wiley. The rookie running back, Carson Steele. Mahomes didn't like what was going on, so he took a timeout. First one taken by KC. 34 seconds into the second quarter. You mentioned Carson Steele before, Chris. Interesting story. 2 years at Ball State. Played at UCLA last year. Undrafted free agent that Brett Veach, the GM, really liked as they watched tape. and Melissa Stark. They brought an interesting character to this Chiefs team.
They sure did. His nickname is the Crocodile Hunter because of the unusual Christmas present that he got from his father in 3rd grade, a baby alligator that he named Crocky J, who's now over 100 pounds. And Carson told me Crocky J has his own room at his parents' house in Indiana, but he hopes to bring him here to Kansas City soon. He just needs to fill out some exotic animal paperwork, and his teammates are very excited to meet him.
Of course, both Carson and Crocky J have grown. Mahomes out of the timeout in the middle. It's Noah Gray, who's got a contract extension, hangs on inside the 15-yard line. You mentioned Crocky J. In Greenwood, Indiana, Crocky J watching, taking in the game tonight, Chris. Big fan of yours, I understand.
He's looking for his remote.
No, he's got another Gator on TV. He's got you. Gators love Gators.
I mean, is it just walking around the house?
I don't know. I haven't been there, but when we get the exotic animal papers, I'll get you an update.
It's a good gift.
3rd and 9. Mahomes firing in zone. It is caught and then dropped. Juju Smith-Schuster, who is back with this Chiefs team, and Marcus Williams came up from the safety spot, makes the contact, denies the catch, and KC will try a field goal.
It's one of those catches, sometimes when you try to put your hands underneath, it's a little more vulnerable to getting knocked out. He had it and just could not hold on when he hit the ground. They have an excellent secondary here in Baltimore. We'll go through. They came up short last year on just bodies to play by the end of the year. That won't happen to them this year. They have some real players on the back end.
Butker and his chief field goals all of last year from 32. Knocks one through to give Kansas City its first lead of this 2024 season. The turnover by Jackson turns into 3 from Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Buy your next vehicle online.